This is Josh Thomas from Blerdlines, and we are here with the legend, the penciler himself, Arthur Adams.
I'm not just a penciler, I have feelings too, you know. There's more to life than just penciling.
My apologies, I
like
certainly
to
don't
cook.
mean... Okay.
Yeah, well, we enjoy entertainment.
Go for windy walks.
Yeah, I suppose so, but if you feel the need to categorize me, I'll deal with it later with my therapist.
You're multi-hyphenated.
There you go.
You've worked with Marvel on X-Men. Talk to me about what you're working on currently.
Oh my goodness, well I can't talk about what I'm working on currently because I have a new project.
That's all, folks.
Oh, now I see. If I'm penciling, I'm interesting. There's something else.
What do you have going on?
Bad story. I am working on a new thing that's going to be announced, coming from Image towards the end of this year. It'll be announced. And I'm not sure when the first issues are starting to come out, but I'm working on it with several other creators.
Over the course of your career, you've done God knows how much work at this point. So I wonder if there's any project that may have stood out to you over the years as not necessarily a personal favorite, but gave you something to sort of sink your teeth into.
Oh my goodness. I've just been massively fortunate with almost every project I've worked on. I suppose personal favorites would be my Fantastic Four comics I did with Walter Simonson, because he's a hero of mine, of course. And working on a couple of issues of Gumby, those are certainly fun. I kind of like my Creature from the Black Lagoon comic, like my Monkeyman comics. Need to do more.
Yeah, I saw your Chitara comic over here.
It's only the cover though, not the interior.
And that was a huge chunk of your career for a while, if I remember correctly.
And it's almost the bulk of my career is doing covers, which I also like doing, but I'm trying to do more interiors because when I started doing this stuff so long ago, I wanted to be a comic book artist, not just a cover artist.
I come from the era where you didn't necessarily know what was happening in the comic book.
Yeah.
You looked at the cover and you said, holy crap, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm buying that comic book. There was something about your covers, personally speaking, that was very evocative and sort of, you know, like I said, it was one of those things where you looked at it and you go, I don't know what this is about, but I'm buying whatever this is.
I appreciate that.
So talk to me about the change in style in terms of conveying what the comic book might be about back then versus now on the cover.
You know, that's hard to focus on for me, because certainly when I'm doing covers for other people's books, I'm just trying to sell the book. But certainly when I was a kid, and granted, I bought plenty of comics where the artist didn't do the cover. Like one of my favorite cover artists was Gil Kane, and he did tons of covers that he didn't draw the interiors for.
Sure.
But they always seem to have something to do with it, and they certainly sold the idea of the characters that are inside the book.
All right, well, thank you so much for taking the time. You're a personal hero of mine.
You're nice.
And I appreciate you taking the time out from your busy schedule and
thank you for
the close
visiting.
of the day.
I appreciate it.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Good luck. Thank you, guys.